crunch time. We have 2 days until we leave for Nepal.
2 days, Nepal!
Woohoo!
We're gonna be doing Everest base camp trek and Annapurna base camp trek if everything goes well.
Fingers crossed.
And to ensure that everything goes well, we've been in Mammoth for a whole month, basically trying to execute a 3-part training plan.
And so today, while we get stoked, get all of our preparations together for our upcoming trip, we plan to just break down our 3-part training plan and share with you guys exactly how we've been getting ourselves ready for the trip of our lifetimes.
All right, so the 3-part plan. Part 1, altitude acclimation. Getting high, staying high, being high as much as possible.
That's Adam's life philosophy.
It sounds like Cheech and Chong.
Oh no.
Step 2, cardio training. Lots and lots of trail running, trying to get that pulse rate up. And step 3, gym training, trying to get our bodies physically fit and strong for what's going to be about 28 straight days of backpacking.
Whew, it's gonna be a lot. Part 1 of our training plan started a month ago when we moved to Mammoth for the entire month. We have been living at over 8,000 feet, which was a big adjustment, I will say.
Big adjustment. It's not that easy to sleep that high, guys.
Guys, going upstairs at 8,000 feet, oh my God, you feel like you're dying.
I was feeling it literally walking up the stairs when
Yeah.
we first got here.
Yeah.
But as you have seen, we've been doing lots of hikes, getting up as high as we can, 10,000 feet, 11,005 on Volcanic Ridge, over 12,000, right?
Yeah.
On Matterhorn Peak.
A lot of our adventures over the past month in Mammoth have mostly been focused on just doing really long journeys, but spending as much time at high altitude as we possibly can. So we love spending the whole day over 10, and then we come back and sleep at 8. It's been great.
It's been great. As I hope you've seen, we've had a great deal of pleasure just going at a relatively slow pace, just being up high and letting our bodies acclimate to high altitude. Part 2 of the plan is cardio training. That is super important because we're going to be up at 16, 17, 18,000 feet.
Day after day after day. It's not like go up one day and come down the next day. It's weeks that we'll be at really high altitude.
Weeks and doing hard things. And you guys know I have trouble at really anything over about 12 or 13,000 feet.
Yeah.
So this needs training, and getting your heart rate up as high as safely possible, as often as possible while at altitude is a really, really good way to train your heart and your cardio system so that it's not freaking out when you start getting up to those really extreme altitudes.
Well, especially because even though we're living at 8, it's not like we can train at 16 or 17,000 while we're here. So our method of training is really being at 8, 10, 12 here in Mammoth, and then getting our heart rate up as high as we can get it, which we're hoping will help to adapt once we're in Nepal.
Exactly. So we actually came up with a fairly scientific and detailed training plan, but in order to put that plan into action, we finally needed to get smartwatches.
Woohoo!
So of course, we got the ultimate hiker's high altitude smartwatch.
The Suunto Vertical 2. We did a lot of research. These watches are perfect for us and any other people who are interested in trekking specifically, training for high altitude, because we have now the ability to track our heart rate. We can track our oxygen levels.
That one's key for me.
Oh my God, this guy, when we first got here, oxygen levels didn't look so great.
They did not.
They're looking pretty good lately,
They're
which
looking
we'll
better.
get into. What else can we do? I've been tracking my sleep.
I don't like tracking my sleep because it stresses me out. If I know when I'm not sleeping well, I don't need like confirmation that, oh, you're going to be dragging butt today.
Okay. But I felt the same way at first as well. But sometimes I'll be like, oh, I only got like a few hours of sleep. But your watch sometimes tells you got more hours of sleep than you thought. And it tells you about your sleep quality, which I never thought about before. But sometimes it'll be like, yeah, you only got 4. But they were 4 really good hours.
Fair. And you also really like that kind of detailed external validation.
I love stats.
I'm more of an internal validation guy, but I really do appreciate the heart rate, which I've been using every single day.
Everywhere.
The O2, which I've been using every day. I love the compass. I love the route finding. There's a lot of stuff there.
Oh yeah, it has maps on it.
Yeah, the map is great. Oh my God, I didn't even tell you. I smacked it against a rock on Crystal Crag, and I was like, oh, I've ruined it already. I looked, did not have a scratch.
Wow.
Literally, then I looked it up later, military grade durability.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane. I also have not even had to charge this thing yet. Apparently it lasts 20 days without a charge.
Yeah, I've had mine between charges 6 days, and it's at still like 82%. I think.
So anyway, we've been needing a smartwatch for a really long time. I think this watch will be perfect for us. It has been perfect while we've been training. It'll be perfect for all of our upcoming adventures. I love having the map on it as well.
The map is really
So
cool.
we'll show you guys how we've been using this to incorporate into our training plan. But essentially what we've been doing, the basics of it, we every morning while we've been here, we'll give ourselves an hour. We will go out onto a local trail. Part of what's so great about living here is we can just walk out our door, be right at the hiking trails. Mammoth is amazing.
Trails everywhere.
Ah, so great. We basically take the hour and we run on the trails for as long of that hour as we possibly can. Now, of course, running at high altitude at 10,000 feet is not easy. Well, there's my watch. Oh.
Got a message.
It has a message for me. Running at altitude is not easy. And so at first when we started, we were, of that hour, gosh, I was running like 5 minutes at a time if I was lucky. It was rough. But I've definitely noticed for myself of that hour, I'm able to run more and more as we've been here.
I've been absolutely thriving, especially this past week. Wouldn't you say? I was dragging butt the whole first week. I mean, honestly, I was basically just hiking at a relatively fast pace. I couldn't
fast hiking.
Now I am ripping up trails, and it's been really fun because as we've gone from summer to fall, already to winter, we already had a snow. I feel like my training has kind of progressed. My cardio training has kind of progressed along those lines. So like once it started snowing, I just am running the whole thing. Snow! This is getting us ready for Nepal.
The first snow of the season.
Heck yes.
Heck yeah.
This is awesome.
This is amazing. Come on.
Woo!
You're at 113, that's it?
One.
Wait, what?
Well, mine's going down because we stopped running.
Why are you in better shape than me?
What do you mean why?
Wait, why?
I've been working out harder.
Wait, what?
I've been going harder than you.
Wait, what? I was trying to gaslight me again.
Checking my O2 levels because that's really what I need to know.
97?
Yes! This is a good sign, guys. When we first got to Mammoth, my O2 levels were down in the lower 90s after a run like this. So being at 97 means I'm definitely getting ready for Nepal.
Crushing it.
That's crushing it. So
it's been really fun running through the seasons all in just a 30-day time frame. And I have definitely noticed Adam is really well acclimated right now. 99.
It's recovering really fast. Like when I run, it gets up to about 120, but I'm recovering like 30 seconds. It's down into the 90s.
Living at altitude will do that for you.
Yeah, living at altitude is working.
Because at first I was kind of dusting him on trail. I'd be like, yo, are you okay? Are you dying? And then just today you were like crushing me.
Who's dusted who?
I know, it's so annoying.
Very nice warm-up run up to Horseshoe Lake. And now I think we are ready to push the pace up to McLeod.
What is it? It's about like 600 feet of climbing up to that?
It's pretty steep.
Yeah.
And it's a trail, but it's rocky. And it's gonna be hard to push the pace at this altitude, but we're gonna see what we can do, right?
I'm already dying, but let's go. Oh my god. This is so winded. That is the one thing about running. It gets you in such good cardio shape. But my lord, it's so unfair. Because Adam, he's just so fast. He's so darn fast. When we're hiking, once we get over like 10 or 11,000 feet, oh my gosh, we're basically the same pace. Or sometimes I'm even faster. Oh my gosh. But when we're trail running, it's just not fair. He ran track. I was a swimmer. The odds are against me. So I try to keep up with him. But as you can see, despite incorporating more and more running, if I try to run as fast as him, it just never goes well. However, the one thing I have that he does not is that I thought ahead last night. I downloaded the map onto my Suunto watch. So once he gets up to McLeod, he might get there before me, but he's not gonna know where to go. Look at what I got. Who's the smart one in this relationship? Huh? Yeah!
If you guys have ever run up to McLeod Lake, it gets really steep towards the top, but I made it. Look at this beautifulness. Oh, look who's coming. All right?
I'm really out of shape. Oh my God. Why can't I run up here? I do have the handy dandy map if you want to follow me.
Yeah, let's go.
Now we're running on beach.
Nice, right?
I'm not beach.
I love running in sand.
That's because you're just beach.
Like Ken?
Exactly. That's all you got.
What's your job?
That's your job.
Beach.
What's my job?
Complaining about me.
Oh, that is so unfair. I'm just wine.
You're wine. I'm beach and you're wine.
Like vino. I could be beach as vino.
You're a fine wine.
Exactly. Jeez Louise.
Well,
I don't know.
this is fun, but it's kind of hard to run over all these rocks.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, it's because we're totally off the trail.
Oh, why are you following me? You have the
I don't know, because you seemed like you knew what you were doing.
Just going around the lake.
Now that I have the map on my watch, we're never following you again. I'm the leader. Whew.
Nice.
You know, that ensemble, it was so close, so close. Like you could have looked so cool. And yet, then you have these pom-pom mittens.
Listen about the pom-poms.
Why did you ruin the ensemble, sir?
Because listen, if you want your fingers free to use cameras and watches, but then when you run, your fingers stay warm, and then you want to get your pulse rate.
Oh my God, you're such a baby lamb.
Speaking of heart rate, you guys, if you want to do this kind of training, it's all based around your maximum heart rate. You want that to be 220 minus your age.
Wait, so what's yours?
My maximum heart rate, I put mine at around 180.
Wait. So you're saying that you're 40?
Guys, you're as old as you feel.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Peter Pan. Am I windy?
May I continue and tell these folks how to do training? Okay. So you take your maximum heart rate minus roughly your age or the age you feel.
This is not medically based fact.
So
this is not medical advice, everyone.
So say you're 40.
Uh-huh.
So
just like you, right?
So then it would be 180.
Uh-huh.
And then you take 85% of that as your sort of high-end training zone. Okay. So what's 15% off of 180? Can you do that?
Don't make me do math in the morning.
There you go.
Adam,
you're gonna make fun of me.
Oh my God, he thinks that I'm so dumb because I can't do math in my head.
You cannot. So
I just have ADD. It's hard to keep all the numbers in place.
Let me help you. 15%.
I got a really high score on my math SAT, guys. Don't worry.
Who took that for you? All right. So.
Oh my God. Oh
guys,
my God. I'm going to push you in this lake if you're not careful.
15% of 180. So you take 10% of 180. What's that?
18.
And then you got 5 more percent. What's half of 18?
9. So 27.
Yes. So what's 180 minus 27?
Not going to do it. Okay, wait. 160, 163. No.
So close, Elise.
150.
So
Wait, I'm not putting this in the video.
so you want to have your training zone, your high-end training zone, be in the 150s basically. Okay. And that's kind of what mine was coming up this thing, and then it went down pretty rapidly into the 130s as soon as I stopped running, which is good. That's kind of where you want to be, which is where we should be, because we're about to go to Nepal and be at 18,000 feet, and we need all the fitness we can get.
That was morning math with Adam and Adam also has been claiming that cold plunging after some of these runs is an excellent way to prepare for the cold of Nepal. I'm a little dubious about his claims, but I went with it anyway. We've been having a lot of fun doing some cold plunges, and
we have shown that going into the cold plunge really does raise your heart rate.
It does.
113, 114.
125. Mine's going up. I'm getting out. I'm getting out before I have a heart attack.
It burns.
It's like an artificial way to stimulate that heart rate.
Yeah. So I'll give that one to you.
So the cardio training, I would say, really couldn't have gone much better. We got out of it everything we'd hoped. We hit all of our goals. One big reason for that, though, is part 3 of the plan, which is training in the gym. I'm a huge believer of supplementing outdoor cardio training with indoor strength training, but our plan this time was really to tailor the indoor strength training to trekking and cardio fitness. The majority of our weightlifting training, prepping for Nepal, obviously involves legs. These deadlifts are perfect. They're legs, back, core. When you do them with the hex bar, it's kind of like half deadlift, half squat almost. And you see I'm going pretty fast, getting out of breath, because that's what we want. We're up here in Mammoth. We're not training for power right now. We're training for strength and endurance, and the ability to just keep chugging at high altitude. We're at 8,000 feet here. We're gonna be at 18,000. Whoopa!
Don't pass out there.
So I'm doing these sets of 20, and man, I feel that heart going.
Jeez Louise, that's higher than you've gotten up even while you're hiking on trail.
That's what I'm saying. If you do deadlifts, 20 reps fast, that heart rate will go.
It's great training.
It's great training. Really good. And of course, it's just getting our legs like that, just like bam, 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 you know? This next one is even better. Okay guys, this one's the real killer. One-legged box squats.
How does that help you out on trail?
Well, cardio-wise, it's obvious. And that's the biggest thing for me is training cardio, but also, think about step-ups. This is just like the much harsher version of a step-up. All of your weight is just on your thigh and your butt. And it's just like bam, 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 bam. These are big muscles in your body. Maybe mine aren't that big, but they're the biggest muscles in your body. Let's say that for all of us. And so when you're using those muscles, bang, 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 your cardio is going nuts. And then I just switch right over to the other leg so I don't give my cardio a chance to rest. You can use these to help you pull up if you want, but mostly it's just for balance so you don't fall. And I do 10 on each side. Which is 20, just like how I do 20 of the deadlifts. And then, before my heart rate gets too low, I'm going right back to the deadlifts. 20 more. Woo. Here we go, let me check my heart rate out. Okay. In the 140s. That might sound pretty high, but when I started up here in Mammoth, I was getting up there barely doing anything. Now I just did 20 box reps and 20 deadlifts, and I'm still in the 140s, so it's definitely an improvement.
The second most important part of our strengthening routine as we prep for Nepal is working on our core. The stronger our core, the less likely we are to have lower back injuries out on trail, which we're both prone to, as you may already know. So I'll show you my 2 favorite core moves for specifically prepping for hiking. The first move, I'm basically mimicking the movement we'd be doing if we're doing big step ups on the trail. So I start like this and make sure my low back is flat against the ground, lift my arms up, and let one leg go back. So you can kind of see I'm in the shape of a step up here, but I'm using my deep lower core to stabilize. I'm not engaging my low back. Go up and switch. So I really feel like this one helps me maintain a neutral spine while hiking. It's really critical for me to not over-engage my low back muscles as I'm hiking, especially up steep inclines. So that's my favorite move. My second favorite move is actually a move that engages my whole posterior chain, again, to strengthen my low back, but also not over-engage it out on trail. So I get into a plank position, I lift my one leg up, crunch it in, and return. So you can see I'm really engaging my whole posterior chain and my core at the same time, doing like a Spider-Man and down. So that move, I feel like really engages the entire core, the entire low back. It's another one of my favorites for prepping for hiking.
We're gonna be ready for Nepal. Yeah. And then the last thing, without even letting your heart rate get low, or at least I don't let mine get low, coming over, grabbing kettlebells. I'm just grabbing a pair of 70s and doing the carry. Rapid carry. Up, turn, back. Obviously, this is great preparation for backpacking because this is 140 extra pounds that you're putting on your feet, your knees, your joints. Also, by moving quickly, you're really taxing your cardio system as well as strengthening your whole core. Man, I'm getting tired. I try to do 10 back and forth. And then I'm gonna check my heart rate after.
Whoa there, sir.
Okay, that's probably about as high as I want to go with the heart rate. But remember, before you guys laugh at me too much, we are at 8,000 feet doing this. In Nepal, we're gonna be at 18,000 feet. No carries there. Only gonna be carried in my backpack. So I feel like the in-gym training has really, really helped my outdoor cardio training for 2 reasons. One, in a gym, it's a controlled environment, so I feel like I can get my heart rate up really pretty darn high for short periods of time. And I know how high it's getting. It's easy for me to check. I'm not out in the middle of nowhere and I'm not like dealing with cold and things like that. But the second thing too is there is still a strength element. Even though we're not going for power right now, we're going for endurance. Just doing like those deadlifts and the carries and stuff like that, it just gives you a little extra strength. So when you're out on trail and running uphill, and I'm sure you guys who are trail runners have experienced this, you get a super steep part where it's just rocky and your legs are just like, burning. But if you're doing 20 reps of deadlift, then a few steps up something super steep doesn't kill you in the same way, and you can just kind of continue on smoothly and keep running rather than having to slow to a walk. And I think that was a huge boost for my trail running.
100%. I mean, I also am a huge believer in all of the core work that we do, both for your regular core, but also we've shown you guys in the past as well. We have a lot of stuff for our posterior chain, our low back. And I just think if you're gonna be trekking for 30 days, having a really strong core, really strong lower back is really a critical element to hopefully avoid injury out on trail. So fingers crossed it will work how it's supposed to.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah. So that's basically it. That is our 3-part training plan to get us prepared for trekking in Nepal. Oh my God, I'm so excited. But just to recap, our 3 parts include, number 1, basically just living at altitude, getting a baseline adjustment to 8,000 feet. Number 2, getting our cardio fitness up, using a lot of trail running, tracking our stats. By the way, if you want to get a Suunto watch, we'll drop the link below just in case you're interested. And then number 3 is just working on our strength training, both with our lower body strength and our core strength, hopefully just maximizing our power, minimizing injury out on the trail.
We're feeling really good about how this has all gone, but of course the proof is going to be in the pudding. And in a week, we are going to be in Nepal, trekking our butts up over 19,000 feet.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
So excited, guys.
I cannot wait to show you guys Nepal. The next video you're going to see after this will hopefully be us crushing it to Everest Base Camp. And if we can do it, Annapurna Base Camp after that.
Anyway, let us know if you have questions, and I guess we'll see you on the other side.
Love you guys. See you out on the Himalayan trails.
Woohoo!